But first, guys, it's Monday, it's December, so why not start the week by making our spirits, the prompter stopped going, right, with some festive holiday cocktails. Here to stir up some holiday cheer is Johnny Livanos, General Manager and Beverage Director at Ousia, New York City's newest Greek Mediterranean restaurant that brings the dynamic flavors and textures of land and sea to life. Everyone, please welcome Johnny Livanos.
Woo! Hello. You're gonna be okay.
Yes.
You're gonna be okay.
You're our first official person to be like making drinks for us at a bar.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am honored to be that person.
We are honored to have you here. So tell us, what are you making for us today?
All right, so it's the morning, right? So I don't know if you guys had your coffee yet. So we're gonna do a little coffee cocktail for you all.
Yeah.
So one of my favorite brunch cocktails is called the Cold Brew Corrected, because it's better with booze. We're gonna do some cold brew coffee, rakomolo, which is a Greek honey cinnamon liqueur. That kind of makes sense because I'm a Greek restaurant. We used to have a Greek restaurant, so honey cinnamon liqueur. We do a little Spanish brandy, heavy cream, some simple syrup, and cinnamon. It's great.
A perfect breakfast cocktail.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, you get started.
I'll make a couple
and
for
while
you
you're
guys.
doing that, can you just tell us about Ousia?
So yeah, Ousia is on 57th Street and 11th Avenue. We serve Greek-focused Mediterranean food, cocktails, and wine. It's a fun place. We're in a nice new neighborhood with a lot of new developments going on there. So it's cool. We've been there for almost 2 years, which is crazy. Time really flies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fun vibes of happy hour Monday through Friday from 5 to 7. What else can I say about it?
That's okay. Just keep making that drink. 'Cause I want to
And you're the beverage director there. So what is your role as beverage director other than getting smashed 24/7?
That is my most important job, is getting smashed all the time. No, so I'm a beverage director, general manager. I wash dishes, I cook, I clean. I do a little bit of everything.
Wow.
But as beverage director, my main job is to make sure our cocktails are seasonal, that we're using the best ingredients, training the staff, training the team, keeping friendly with all my wonderful guests, and yeah, keeping the place exciting.
Is the most popular person in the restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
When I'm friendly with the beverage director, I always get some shots of tequila.
Yep, that's a good trick. You meet, for everyone here in the audience, meet the beverage director at your favorite bar, and you will get better treatment than everybody else.
So wait, what are you pouring in now? That looks like a...
This is the good stuff. This is the cold brew coffee.
Oh, okay.
This is the main part of this drink.
I love everything that's happening right now.
Yeah.
So Ousia is part of the Livanos restaurant group,
Yep.
big family empire. I understand what it's like being part of a family empire. What is that like for you? You know, carrying on your family legacy with this restaurant.
It is an honor. It is so fun. It's like I get to work with my brother. I work with my dad. I see my grandpa's even still involved.
Oh, that's
so like all around, it's a lot of fun. I just feel lucky. I mean, a lot of family businesses are kind of similar, where you get to, you know, work with your family. Like luckily I have a really good family, a nice family. You know, we don't kill each other. Sometimes we do.
That's not always the case with restaurant family.
Sometimes you hear nightmare stories where like people don't talk to each other, or they get like, you know, it's so stressful, and you take your stress out on your brother or your mom. Sometimes I do that, but like at least afterwards we're like, all right, sorry I got that way.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Yes, okay.
So,
Do you feel any pressure though, living up to your grandfather, living up to his legacy?
I mean, he is my hero, so there's definitely a lot of pressure there to be as good of just as good as a person as he was.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really stress me out because my family has my back. You know, I'm lucky to be able to say that like no matter what, if I screw up or something bad happens, like I have good people to support me, to keep me going. So the pressure's really, I mean, it's a little bit in there, but I'm okay. Pressure's good. Yeah, you need to feel pressure if you want to like move forward and grow.
So are you putting cinnamon on top of this?
Freshly grated cinnamon.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Luke, do you want to go help him bring those over?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
This is gonna be my morning cocktail every day.
Wait, I want to know, like, what are the best brunch offerings at Ousia? So, like, if I'm going there, I'm getting this drink,
Should I go right
what
here?
should I pair with it?
All right, so I brought a few for you guys to see here. These are some of my favorite brunch items.
Wait, before we do that,
have.
should we toast really quick?
Yeah.
Cheers.
These are beautiful. Yes.
Cheers.
Okay.
I'll get one.
wait.
That's okay.
Okay, so I don't usually like coffee, but I like this. So this is my morning drink.
I'm like afraid of the cold brew in it.
Oh no, this is
Yum.
fantastic.
This is so good.
I want
It's mellowed
three of
out
this
with
every
a little bit of
morning.
This is
brandy.
How much alcohol?
So
like if I
good.
drink this, I should pace myself, right? Yeah.
It's okay. It's only,
early.
you got 2 ounces of booze in there, so nothing
I love
crazy.
another.
Yeah, no big deal. We could do this.
2 ounces of
I'll have
booze, 2
yours,
ounces
don't
of
worry about
caffeine.
That is,
I love this.
that's addicting.
Thank
I
you.
can conquer the world now.
Right?
Yeah.
He has a drinking problem.
I know. They support it though.
Have you always been interested in food and beverage?
Yeah, I don't even know when the moment came where I was like, I want to go into the restaurant business. It was just as a kid growing up, it's like that's all I did. My first job, I was 13 years old at our family diner making milkshakes. My first AOL,
like
I
that.
shouldn't even say this. My first AOL screen name was the Dessert Boy. I was making milkshakes and making cakes at the diner.
Yeah.
And I was like 12 or 13 years old. So then ever since that, like that's all I wanted to do, and I kept trying to keep working in the industry and growing. And
It's the best way to learn, though, especially because if you have the family resources, you work in a restaurant, you work from the ground up, starting in the kitchen, doing everything. So now you're at this position now where you can be up top, but like you understand how every different part of the restaurant works.
yeah, how to unplug a toilet, how to fix a dishwasher. Those are also the most important things to the job. You got to be able to do everything.
Awesome.
Yeah.
The food.
Yeah. So the food here. So we have a few of my favorite brunch dishes. So here we have our classic shakshuka. Shakshuka is like a Israeli Middle Eastern dish. It's cumin, tomato sauce, poached egg, some crumbled feta cheese on there, and lucanico sausage, which is a sausage we make with pork and lamb. This is our gyro hash. So we're taking shredded beef, we're seasoning it with sumac and oregano and paprika, a lot of different Mediterranean spices. It's topped with an egg and some chili aioli, some red onions, some red peppers on there, and the fingerling potatoes. And this is my favorite, tsureki French toast. So tsureki is a classic Greek bread. It's kind of similar to challah bread, like a rich style dough that we're doing a simple batter, stuffing it with whipped cream cheese, and have a berry marmalade, some fresh fruit. So this is one of my favorites.
I was gonna say, is that your favorite?
Yeah, because French toast, it's like, every time I go to brunch, you have the biggest dilemma of a person who goes to brunch.
Yes.
It's sweet or savory.
Yes, that is it.
Yeah.
You go there, and you're like, I want a burger, but I kind of want pancakes. So when I'm feeling sweet, I go for French toast. When I'm feeling
Obviously, you
savory, I
chose
go
this
for
one
the
because
gyro
you're the
hash.
dessert boy.
Exactly. I have a sweet tooth.
Always choose sweet.
Like,
yeah.
or what I always do, I do savory, but then we get the sweet for the table.
Yeah.
So we'll
Table
split
cake.
it. I'll eat most of it,
Right.
but I get this French toast, everyone can just have a little bit,
Yeah.
and I
Or
can
you
have
just
both.
convince your friend. Be like, get the pancakes. They're really good here.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, Johnny, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for
making
having
these
me.
amazing drinks.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out www.usianyc.com to learn more about why everyone is talking about this New York City gem. Thanks again, Johnny.
Thank you.